Spinning around, spinning around, spinning around. Dancing around, dancing around, dancing around. Look at the children dancing around.
So today is the big day. We're going to make 4 jars of ready-made porridge. Now, this I don't think represents what actually goes in. There are 4 different flavors, but these pieces are so huge, I know my kids would never eat that just because of all the chunks. They don't really like chunks because they're kids. They do like raisins though. So one of the things that I'm doing, I'm modifying the flavors slightly to accommodate our household. So she says to get rolled oats and process them, and I actually just got some quick oats just to make it easier. And so our 4 flavors are going to be, we're going to try the cocoa hazelnut, apples and cinnamon. Hopefully my husband will eat that. We've got some currants and mulberries and coconut. And we've got some apricots, cranberries, and walnuts. So the first step is going to be putting the oatmeal in the jars, and there's a few things that need some processing beforehand, and I'm hoping that Kayden can help out with all of this. So we're just about ready to get started.
Hi. I'm scared I'm gonna get set on fire because teammates and people on my team are setting people on fire.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
They're on our team because we can't hurt people on our team.
Oh.
Okay, they're setting them on fire.
So my sous chef is currently playing Minecraft while listening to Adventures in Odyssey, which is a okay compromise for now, since it's summer. And
let me out. I'm stuck.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen now. All right, so Minecraft boy is too busy, but Phoenix is ready to help. Can you say hello, Phoenix?
Hello.
So Phoenix has some friends today too. Who are your friends, Phoenix?
Peyton and the Jackson Unicorn.
Unicorn. What's the unicorn's name? I think it's in here. Is it Rosette?
Yes, it's Rosette.
Rosette. Okay, we love our beanie babies.
Well, Rosette's birthday is coming up.
Oh, really? When is the stuffed animals? Oh, January 23rd. Well, we still got a few months. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is put oatmeal in these jars. So we have to have 2.5 cups. So can you see on the measuring cup, Phoenix, where it says 2.5 cups? Not the spoons, honey, this glass cup here. 2.5. Yes. That is how far the oatmeal needs to go. So if you can take this big oatmeal and pour it into that cup and make it go up to 2.5 cups.
What's a tablespoon?
I will help you.
I don't need help.
Hold on. Let me see how many cups this is. Okay, flatten it down. All right, so that's 2.5 cups. Now we also need 4.5 tablespoons.
Which is for these.
Yeah, so can you scoop out 4 tablespoons? 1.
Oh.
2.
Pour it in there and there.
Just wait, one step at a time.
Oh. Ew. Some spills.
Try to make it flat when you scoop it out. 3.
It popped out flat.
Yeah.
And I need to leave some space.
4.
So I can remember what I'm doing. That was perfect.
And then the orange one. 1 orange one.
Oh, what orange one? Oh, this one?
Yeah. Do one of those, and that'll be 4.5. So the tricky bit about this recipe was just getting all the, wait, I don't think that spoon was all the way full. Can you try that again? It's okay if we have a little bit more. It's no problem.
Everybody get it.
Everybody get it.
Get it. I can't make the recipe if everybody's out.
But all of this needs to go in this jar right here.
So we're going to have to scoop it.
Can you put, no, we're not going to scoop it. We're just going to pour it in.
Okay, that's good.
Can you hold the jar and I'll pour it in?
Safety first.
Safety first, that's right.
Hey,
Ta-da!
please. Now
All
I
right.
need another cup.
Oh no, look at all that I spilled. Oh well.
It's okay.
That's all right. We'll clean up later. Okay, so we need the same amount for each jar.
So
All right.
when we're going to pour this in.
We'll see ya after we get the oatmeal in jars. Okay, so Phoenix is going to put, we need 2/3 of a cup of hazelnuts. Oh, you got to fill up the whole cup. Just take your handful and just put it in there.
How about if I do it slow?
Just take your hand and stick it in the bag and put it in there. Like this.
Oh, yes, that's better. I think that's better.
Mm-hmm.
A hazelnut fell and it rolled away.
It's okay. All right, so we need 1/3. And you can put that in our little mini chopper, which is super handy for a small kitchen. Oh, yeah.
This one's
Yeah,
safe.
you could, wait. Just fill up another one because we need 2/3 of a cup. So one of the challenges was figuring out the different amounts of all the ingredients.
Hazelnuts.
But thanks to the internet,
The
I was
hazelnuts
able to
are
do that
falling.
no problem.
The hazelnuts are
Yeah,
falling.
because a lot of things she has in grams. That's fine. I will eat the hazelnuts. I will rinse them off and eat them. Okay.
Some rolled under there.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and pour that in the chopper.
I was trying not to pull.
Yeah, good. Nicely done. All right. Let's put the lid on.
Want me to do it, okay? Can I do it?
No, because the lid has, since you said safety first, Mommy has to make sure that it's safe first.
Now is it safe?
Yes. Okay, go ahead and do high.
Oh, is this high or this is high?
The H, the one with the H on it. See the H?
Why don't we just turn it around?
You see the H?
Look.
Let's see what we got here. No, I think we need to have it like smaller pieces. So you need to do it a little bit more.
Faster.
Let's take a look.
It was small.
Oh, that is perfect. Okay,
Let's take
so,
this out.
yep. So what we're going to do is pour this into this one.
Mommy, pour.
Wait. Let me take this out first.
Sharp.
Yeah, this is the sharp thing. Okay, we're going to use that again for the walnuts. Let's go ahead and pour that in. Now we need to put in 3/8 of a cup, which is approximately, it's 45 grams, but that's enough, of the cocoa powder into our hazelnut cocoa. Mixture. All right, Miss Phoenix.
Starting already.
Mm-hmm. There's 1/8. Wait, level it off. Do you know how to do that with your finger? Yeah, just go like this. You take one finger, and you just go shoop, like that. Yep, and you just smooth it off. That's called leveling it. Okay, go ahead. 1.
You could just do that.
Good, Now we need 2 more of them. And now Phoenix is stirring up the hazelnuts and the cocoa powder and the oatmeal. Another way we could do this is we could put the jar lid on and we could shake it. But I think we'll try stirring it first.
I want a whisk.
You want a whisk? I don't think a whisk is going to help in this case. Yeah, I think what you're doing is good. We'll be back. All right. Hey, Phoenix, how does that smell?
Good.
It smells yummy. Okay, so she stirred it up. And there's our chocolate hazelnut. It looks lighter in the phone, but it's a nice brown color. Bless you. Okay, now can you put the lid on? Bless you.
I probably have allergies of this.
Well, the cocoa powder gets all over, doesn't it? All right, then let's screw this on tight. And we're going to actually store this one because the hazelnuts are not roasted. They're actually still raw, and I don't want them to mold, so I'm going to keep this one in the fridge.
Let me put that in the fridge.
All right, on to our next flavor. So on to our next flavor. Since we have the chopper out, we're going to do another of our nutty flavors, which is going to be walnuts. And we need how many walnuts? We're substituting walnuts for almonds because almonds trigger my thyroid reaction, which is so fun. So we need 2/3 of a cup of walnuts, and I think the third of a cup. Thanks for helping us, Kayden.
You're finally recording videos again.
I know. It's exciting, isn't it? Okay, so the 1/3 of a cup is right there. Can you take this and measure out 1/3 of a cup and put it in the chopper? Yep, that's what you should do. Or you can do that. Let's try not to spill a bunch of them, okay? Mommy soaked and dehydrated in the oven, which gave them a little more of a roasted quality because I was too impatient. I didn't want to use the dehydrator. Wait, we need 2/3 of a cup.
Oh, I thought you said one.
One at a time.
We could just get a 6
All right, and then I can use the rest of those yummy walnuts to top on anything. Ice cream, yogurt, delicious. Omega-3s. Okay.
Oh no, there are walnuts in the thing that you said.
Uh-oh, we forgot to put the blade back. Okay, so we need to have a pause here.
Crazy?
No, we're not going to chop them up. That's the beauty of it. You can just put them in. So let's do 2/3 of a cup of craisins.
Why 2/3 and not 1/3?
It's just... Actually, for this one, we're going to do 1 cup. We're going to do a nice cupful.
So I do 3 of these and that's a 9th. No, it's not a 9th.
It's...
I do 3 of these and then it's a cup.
It is. You could do that. 1,
Do we have a 6 of a cup?
2,
I was gonna say do 3 of these and then that's a 9th, but I was just confusing myself.
3.
again.
Okay, beautiful.
Like
Now, the
yesterday.
last thing we're going to add is some some apricots, but we need to chop them up.
Where's the
And
chop?
we're not going to use the chopper because they're sticky. They'll get the blade all sticky. So we got to chop
Don't
them up.
pause.
Okay, can you measure out a cup of apricots?
That mystical pause was nothing.
Mm.
These things are so squishy, but they're not.
They're
sticky.
really delicious. You sure you don't want to try one? Mm. Here, let's chop them up. Okay, I want you to chop them into 8 pieces. Oh, okay. But then, okay, I had a different thing in mind, and I will show you. I will show it to you.
Like 8 in a pie?
Kind of, yeah. But we want them to be small, like the cranberries. So basically, make them the size of the cranberries.
That would be more than 8 pieces, but I guess.
Yep, that's good. You can put that in the jar. Looking good. All right,
What happened to the other jar?
put them in the jar. And we'll be back when those are done. All right, so we've got our beautiful jar of oatmeal, walnuts, cranberries, and apricots. And now, Kayden is going to take a spoon. We're going to take a spoon and like combine all of these ingredients.
Eating one tiny little small itsy weetsy.
No, this one is for mommy. That's fine. We're going to have our own flavors. The chocolate hazelnut, Daddy will probably like that.
I want the chocolate hazelnut.
Okay.
It never
we're going to make apples and
flavors?
cinnamon next. I'm going to mix this up. I'll be right back. All right, here is the stirred up version of the apricot cranberry walnut oatmeal. And I'm going to pop the lid onto that and, you know, probably keep that one in the fridge as well. I think most things just do better in the fridge. Okay, so the next flavor we're going to do is apples and cinnamon. And I'm going to probably need to process the apple chips so that they're nice and easy to stir up with the cinnamon. So let me get those in there. Okay, here goes my 1.5 cups of apple chips. I'm going to process them. Alright, I think that's more doable. Awesome possum. Now let's get the cinnamon in there before I put the apples in there. Alright, so there's apples and cinnamon and oatmeal. And I'm about to stir this up. This is the flavor. It's kind of a standard mix. I need 2 hands for this. See you in a minute. Voila! There it is. Apples and cinnamon. This one I can leave outside of the fridge because all the ingredients are dried and shelf stable. All right, our last flavor coming up, which is going to be the berries and coconut. All right, so I've got some yummy looking mulberries, which I'm not usually eating. And then I've got some currants, which are like little teeny raisins, delicious. I've got some actual raisins, because my kids love actual raisins. Actually, I think I'll leave those out, because we put them in cereal and all kinds of things. And then I've got some shredded coconut. So the only processing that I'm gonna have to do with these mulberries is to take off the stems here. Because these stems, I don't know if you can see it, the camera is focusing on the background instead of the foreground. Hello? All right, well, whatever. Who wants to eat that little stem? It's like a crunchy bit that you don't need in your oatmeal. So I'm gonna just take off the stems. I'll be back. All right, so I have to tell you guys, I had a small moment of confusion because on the package here, it says organic raisins. And I was like, wait, I bought currants. And then on the side, it says currants. And I was like, wait, are currants raisins? So I looked it up, and in fact, currants are raisins. They're little tiny grapes. So you learn something new every day. Anyways, here's a cup full of my currants and my mulberries. Get in there, guy. And then I'm going to do 3/4 a cup of coconut. 1 second. And in goes the coconut. Oh, this is looking super delicious. I'm going to stir this up a bit. And this one, because the dried fruit I got is not sulfur dioxided, so I'm probably going to keep this one in the fridge as well. And I need 2 hands again. 1 moment. Alrighty, so here are our 4 flavors of ready-made oatmeal, which are chocolate hazelnut, apricot cranberry walnut, mulberry currant coconut, and apples and cinnamon. So since me and Terry have not had breakfast yet, I'm going to do apples and cinnamon for him. And I'm going to try this one, the walnut apricot cranberry. So the first thing is to put 6 tablespoons in a bowl. So it turns out that 6 tablespoons is about 1/2 cup, and that will make my life easier. All right, so this one's going to be for me. I know I'm going to put other stuff in there when I'm done. And I'll get 6 tablespoons of, or rather 1/2 cup of oats for Terry. So now I've added 1/2 cup of oats and 1 full cup of water to each bowl, and I'm going to put aluminum foil on them and stick them in the oven for, let's say, 10 minutes and see how they do. Okay, this is after 15 minutes on 400. And we've got a delicious looking one that I'm going to stir up. And it just needs to sit for about 10 minutes. It's kind of like making it on the stove. This is what I do on the stove. I cook it for about 15 minutes and then I let it sit. Look at that, delicious. Just let it sit and congeal and do its thing for 10 minutes. And my daughter decided that she wanted chocolate hazelnut, so we'll have that to look forward to as well. So this is after they've been sitting for 5 or 10 minutes. And they just look absolutely delicious. We don't have a microwave. I'm sure it'd go a lot faster in a microwave, but the good thing about this is that everyone gets their own flavor and we can put them in the oven at the exact same time. So it's about equivalent to what I would do in the morning anyways, but what I think I'm saving time on is after they're done baking, I don't have to mix in as much. I just put in flaxseed and honey and maple syrup for Daddy, because he doesn't like honey. So there you go. It's I think it's a good system, and I'll be letting you know if it's efficient enough for our mornings. But it's so far it's not that different time-wise, and might even save time because of the mix-ins. Let's go give it a try. All right, so mine is the apricot walnut cranberry one that I added honey and flaxseed to. Let me blow on this. Let me get an apricot chunk here. The walnut adds such a flavor. That nutty flavor. And the apricots, and I didn't even put in hardly any honey. Wow, that is super good. I'll definitely be finishing that off. My daughter hasn't seen this yet, so I'm gonna take a little taste of the chocolate hazelnut that I just put honey in. I just learned that I need to put in more honey, but it's sort of like combining hot chocolate with crunchy Nutella. It's sort of like a Nutella flavor. Oops, sorry, that's my finger in the spoon. I'll have to see if my daughter likes that. I just had a crazy idea, which is to put vanilla vegan ice cream on the top. I think I might have to do that for her. But first, I'm going to have a spoonful of the apple cinnamon. And that is really hard to get wrong. So like I said, I put maple syrup as a sweetener for this one. So the crunchy apple chips actually ended up being soft and delicious when you add water and bake them, which is a good thing. And I'm gonna have to add a little bit of this. Don't tell, because it's not sweet enough for our pathetic American. Alrighty then, some vegan vanilla ice cream on the top of that chocolate hazelnut bowl. I added more sweetener, and I'm going to serve it to the family now and see what they think. It is really weird. All right, Daddy.
Ready?
Yeah. You like it?
It's good.
Good. That will fill your belly and give you lots of energy. and Minecraft boy didn't want any. All right. What do you
I'm
think,
good with
Phoenix?
My cereal for now.
Okay, sweetie. What do you think, Mama? The lighting just completely... Wow. So bright over here. My daughter looks like a negative. Her thumb is up. Let's go over to this side again so that she can turn back into a human. Holy moly. Yeah, the lighting is just bizarre. But, she likes it. And I hope she eats that whole bowl. You gonna eat that whole bowl, Phoenix?
Yeah.
All right.
But
Success.
Mama,
Yes.
I want to show them my piston door that I made.
Okay, so while we were doing that, Kayden made a piston door. Where's the door, honey?
That is the door.
Oh, forgive me. All right. So here is
Well, it kind of looks like a swell
a late brunch for the family. Enjoy your day, everybody.
Spinning around, spinning around, spinning around. Dancing around, dancing around, dancing around. Look at the children dancing around.